call this meeting to order at 6:03.
Before we get started, I'd ask that everyone please put your cell phones on silent or vibrate so it doesn't disrupt the meeting. And at this time, I'd like to ask Deputy Chief Gil Grayson if he'd give our invitation. Would you stand, please?
Lord, we ask your blessing on everyone here tonight. Give us a clear and kind meeting tonight, sir. We ask you for the strength and the compassion and the wisdom to carry on your good work. We ask that you bless our troops, keep them safe, and out of harm's way, and send them home soon. Amen.
Amen.
I'd like to move for approval of the 2007 budget act.
Roll call. Roll call, please.
Bill England.
Here.
Bill John Baker.
Here.
Jack Baker.
Here.
Barbara Connor. Joe Crittenden.
Here.
Mary Crayley. Here. Don Garvin. Charles Hoskin.
Here.
William Johnson.
Here.
Taylor King. John Keener. Jacob Bob Martin. Linda O'Leary. Melvina Shophouse. David Thornton. Kara Callan Watts. Phyllis Yargy.
Here.
15 present. You have a quorum.
We have a quorum. Okay, Miss Callan Watts.
Thank you. I'd like to move for approval of the 2000 budget as passed out of executive and finance.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Any discussion?
Madam Speaker, call for question. I'd like to offer two friendly amendments. On line 21, I would like to strike the 1,000 per employee. So the money would just be distributed based on the merit.
Are you talking about this Exhibit A, Mr. Johnson?
Right.
Okay.
And then on line 36,
Excuse me just one moment. What would you say?
line 21,
Uh-huh.
the second one's line number 36,
Okay.
and where it says cancer treatment, I'd like to change that to cancer and chronic diseases. That's my friendly amendment.
Okay. Strike item 21, Employee Appreciation Award.
Division of the amendment, if it gets a second.
Okay, by division. Got a second by division?
As a friendly amendment, we accept both.
Okay,
We can ask for the division of the amendment,
That's
voted
fine.
on separately.
right.
It was offered as a friendly and I do accept.
Okay, thank you. Everyone clear? Good. By division, item 21, and item 36. Oh, I'm sorry.
Clarification, Madam Speaker, on item 21,
Mm-hmm.
are we striking or changing?
Right.
Are we taking it from Employee Appreciation Award back to Merit Pool? Is that what the request is, or?
Item 21, Employee Appreciation Award, and over under explanation is Employee Service Award, 1,000 per employee. I'm just recommending that we strike the 1,000 per employee and still maintain the funding for the Employee Appreciation Award.
So it would be back to basically a merit award rather than,
Just giving everybody $1,000.
okay, so that's, okay, I just need clarification, thank you.
Anybody else? Where are we voting on that? We're voting by division, item 21, Employee Appreciation Award.
And yes is for it, and no is.
Yes. Yes is for his amendment.
Whose amendment?
Mr. Johnson. Mr.
Are we in discussion?
Yes, we're in discussion. It was accepted. Okay, Mr. Baker.
Well, she can have clarification.
Okay, I'm sorry, Phyllis, wait.
Just clarification, completely taking that out of the budget?
So we're just striking the 1,000 per employee you're maintaining the Employee Appreciation Award with the same amount of money. You're just striking the fact that you're going to pay $1,000 per employee. It's based on merit rather than just giving $1,000 per employee.
Madam Chair, I was unsure that it had that language in it when it came over. I think it's the language when it came out of committee said the $2.1 million was to be divided equally among all employees, and I don't think the $1,000 amount was ever said.
No, it really wasn't. It was, there just happened to be 2,100 employees, and it would average out to be around 1,000.
I mean, I just want to be sure that we understand the motion, that if we do need the
When you say $1,000,
as it was passed out of committee. And as it was passed out of committee, didn't specifically say $1,000 per employee. So that's where I'm having a problem. I
okay,
understand.
well, it's just the money's there based on merit. Is that correct? Rather than give $1,000 per employee. It averages out $1,000 per employee, but
I think Bill John was doing the math on that.
The way it's done right now, the way we debated it and it came over here was $2.1 million divided equally by all employees of the Cherokee Nation. That's the way it came out of committee and came to this body. We debated a long time whether it ought to be part of the merit pool, and given out the way that there's already 3% in this budget for the merit pool. There's already 3%. So the merit pool is alive and well the same way it was a year ago. Your motion is going to take that merit pool up to 6%. And out of committee, we decided that everybody would get an equal share of the 3%, and then administration could do the merit pool with the other 3%. That way everybody gets something, and the employees that are deemed the best or the hardest workers or whatever, I mean, we know from last year that some people got 10% and some people got nothing.
Madam Speaker, point of order. Are we discussing the merits at this point? Or
He asked for clarification on how it came out of committee.
And so, I mean, this has been debated, so we talked about it, we've taken votes on this very subject, and we eventually all passed it over here to do it just this way, and to now start the debate all over again after, you know, much in committee. I mean, we're regressing, and we're fighting this dog again.
So your motion is, oh, sorry, let's see. Somebody else. Okay, Mr. President.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I mean, I think at this time it would be appropriate for Todd to give us a little insight on this. I mean, my agenda says approval of FY 2007 comprehensive budget. I assume that's all we were going to do, is go over and take a vote on the budget that was passed out of committee. And Todd handed out something to us concerning this. If he could, I'd like for him to explain.
Yes, what I handed back out of the made available for the counselors is a memorandum.
This weird on the table is the council's budget as passed out of executive finance. So the memo that I read has nothing to do with it. And an amendment to the council budget is appropriate at this time and is pertinent to the existing agenda. So why are we debating this?
And that's what I was going to say, is part of that memorandum was a budget act that is before the full council can be amended. Yes.
Now, these two amendments, does that mean that we can bring forward other amendments to this
the entire,
When you let the two holes into the trough, you gotta, let the whole thing in. If you want to open it up, let's open it up.
what's before you is the FY07 budget. All of it, it's in for a penny or in for a pound. You can, any counselor can move to amend, delete any item of the budget while you're here tonight.
How about add two?
Or add to. This is your show.
Madam Chair.
Okay. Mr. Martin?
Oh, are we still on that same subject?
Mr. Johnson, be clear and restate your motion so that everyone is clear what you want to do.
But the friendly amendment that I proposed was,
On item 21.
line 21, to strike out the 1,000 per employee, to keep the employee appreciation award intact.
Okay.
And line 36 is just changing that from cancer treatment to include cancer and chronic diseases. Cover any other thing that might diabetes or something that might be a chronic disease. That's my friendly amendment.
Ms. Connor, are you clear? You were the one that was questioning.
I guess I'm still a little confused on just the title of it. I think is probably what's throwing me off. Are we still calling it an appreciation award, or is it going back to a merit award? That's where I'm unclear.
Madam Chair, I understood I was
Just a
accepting.
moment, Mr. Thornton. He has the floor next.
I'm not going to answer her question, so.
Oh.
I've got something else.
Did you want to comment on her question?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I understood that I was accepting a merit pool rather than this across the board dollars.
Is that what you?
Yes, that's what I need. That's what I need.
Is that correct, Mr. Johnson? Okay. Across the board merit, right?
No,
No.
a merit pool in lieu of,
Across the board.
yes.
Ms. Thornton?
Are we voting on these two amendments separately?
Yes, we are.
Okay, I would like to add a third,
Okay.
and this is in addition to the budget. I'd like to add a disaster housing relief to that budget of $150,000. And this will be for Cherokee families whose house has been damaged or destroyed by fire, flooding, strong winds, tornadoes, that these people do not have insurance or federal disaster relief. Would you accept that amendment?
I need additional information before I can accept that. May I, Madam Speaker, is it appropriate at this time? Ms. Knight, don't we have existing programs, and didn't we up dollars on other line items already during the budget process that would provide for this? Like, I think we upped emergency housing dollars, and that would qualify under the same thing, correct?
We increased minor emergency housing $1,250,000. That was the increase to minor emergency housing during the amendments. Now, I'm not sure about I can't speak to the eligibility process for minor emergency housing.
Todd, did you have a response?
Well, what I want to do, Madam Speaker, is kind of clarify the process. I foresee a series of amendments being made here on the floor. I would recommend that the body take up one amendment at a time, discuss it, vote on it, and then move on to the next motion to avoid
That advice I do not accept, but that doesn't mean we can't consider it later.
Right. And as to amendments, friendly or otherwise, there has been a division called, so I think it would be appropriate for the body to take up one amendment at a time. Right now we're talking about the 2.1 million merit pool, and dispose of that before we go on to the other.
Thank you. Question's been called. Item number 21, the 2.1 million be considered employee appreciation awards on a merit basis. clear?
And those against, and yes is for.
Yes is for his amendment, no is against his amendment. Everyone clear now? Mr. Baker?
So no
You do not accept his amendment.
will leave $1,000 per person in there. And yes means that administration will divvy it up how they see fit.
According to merit, yes.
Gotcha.
Is everyone clear? All right. All in favor?
Roll call.
Okay, roll call on this particular division.
Bill England,
Yes.
Bill John Baker,
No.
Jack Baker,
Yes.
Audra Connor,
Pass.
Joe Crittenden,
No.
Meredith Fraley,
Yes.
Don Garvin,
Yes.
Charles Hoskin,
No.
William Johnson,
Yes.
Taylor King,
No.
John Keener,
No.
Jacob L. Martin,
Yes.
Linda O'Leary,
No.
Melvin Shophouse,
No.
David Thornton,
No.
Carol Callen Watts,
Yes.
Phyllis Yargy,
No.
Audra Smoke Connor,
No.
Ten against.
10 no and 7 yea. Motion to amend that particular one fails. Okay, item 36 is cancer treatment. You want to add cancer and chronic diseases. Mr. Baker?
Yeah, Madam Chairman, I really don't have a problem with this. However, we have such an unmet need in cancer the way it is. For the other critical care and leave the $1 million intact.
There's one amendment on the floor, and if you want to make that amendment later on.
Well,
Keep it in
I will vote no, even though I'm for it, but I just don't want to reduce the $1 million for cancer. We have people that are struggling and dying from cancer because we don't have enough money to treat them.
Okay, the motion is to
So I just want to clarify that for the record.
a total of $2 million in the cancer, so-called cancer fund. Okay. Roll call, is everyone clear? Okay, roll call?
Bill John Baker,
No.
Jack Baker,
Yes.
Audra Connor,
Yes.
Joe Crittenden,
Yes.
Meredith Fraley,
Yes.
Don Garvin,
Yes.
Charles Hoskin,
Yes.
William Johnson, Taylor King,
Yes.
John Keener,
Yes.
Jacob L. Martin,
Yes.
Linda O'Leary,
Yes.
Melvin Shophouse, David Thornton,
Yes.
Carol Callen Watts,
Yes.
Phyllis Yargy,
Yes.
Bill England,
Yes.
16 yes, 1 no. Motion carries to amend. Mr. Thompson?
Madam Speaker,
Yes.
pass budget as approved.
Moved and seconded, any discussion? Mr. Thornton?
I'd still like to bring forward this amendment.
Mr. Moved and seconded to pass.
Basically, what this amendment, what the amendment, or debate still going on, what that motion is the motion to close debate. In reality. So you would vote, what I would recommend to the chair is to treat that as a motion to close debate. A majority vote in favor, a yes vote would be close debate, call the question, and then take a final vote on the budget act itself.
Okay. Everyone clear? Okay.
So once that's done, then the other amendments can't come forward?
If you vote yes, you close debate. No other amendments will be brought forward, and you go to immediate vote on the passage of the amendment.
That's okay. I'll bring forward some.
Mr. Thornton?
He withdrew the motion, I think.
Did you?
Yeah, I went through.
Call the question.
Okay, question's been called. Roll call? Jack Baker,
Yes.
yes, it's passed.
Audra Connor,
Yes.
Joe Crittenden,
Yes.
Meredith Fraley,
Yes,
Don Garvin, Charles Hoskins,
Yes.
William Johnson,
Yes.
Cherokee,
Yes.
John Keener,
Yes.
Jacob Bob Martin,
Yes.
Linda O'Leary,
yes,
Melvin Strophout,
Yes.
David Thornton,
Yes.
Carol Callen Watts,
Yes.
Phyllis Yargy,
Yes.
Bill England,
Yes.
Bill John Baker,
Yes.
unanimous.